Hey, hello everyone. So this is Shuming, your instructor. First of all, this is the AEB 3133, so Principles of Agribusiness Management. There are several keywords. The first one, agribusiness. The second, management. And then the third one, principles. Okay, so that means that I will make this class very straightforward. But keep that in mind, you have a lot more to study because this is the intro level, all right, or the principal level. I think I have introduced myself in the previous video, although I haven't recorded it yet, okay? I will do this later. I want to let you guys know myself, my bio as like a zigzag puzzle, all right? And then later on, say, oh, Shuming, I know him very well, all right? The first chapter is, we call this agribusiness, so why you take this class. I mean, I don't need to mention that, right? It's mandatory if you are majoring in agribusiness or in food and resource economics. But more important, I think you are interested in this topic, okay? Agribusiness management. At this moment, I try to separate agribusiness and then management. Management is more for your future, all right, prepare yourself. But agribusiness is more focused on the industry. I needed to somehow speed up a little bit for this the introduction to agribusiness. What is agribusiness? And then what is management? I try to squeeze this into 1 week. But anyway, so since this is the online class, you can extend a little bit. I require you to read the chapter 1 and chapter 2. I want to save your time and then also like try to engage yourself. And let's say I try to motivate you to study this the agribusiness management. Today, chapter 1, we will cover 6 different sections, right? In chapter 1, somehow like cut it into smaller pieces. Every lecture will be like a 10-15 minutes. Honestly, I put myself in your shoes. And then if you ask me to watch a video more than 15 minutes, I got bored immediately. And it's a little bit more than 10 minutes, right? Sometimes I have to extend it to 15 minutes, but I try my best. Let's start with our, introduction to agribusiness. I might ask you, all right, why you choose agribusiness, why you choose this industry. Okay, let me share my story a little bit. I remember the long time ago. So my first part-time job. Have you ever drink, this, concentrate? It's like a orange juice concentrate, mango juice concentrate. They call it Sunquick. My first, let's say that the formal job, a full-time formal job in another company. Okay, another company, which is this one. They call it Metro. We call this Metro Cash and Carry, but Metro is the group. Cash and Carry is the one branch. They have other department store. The Metro is a German company. Metro Group is more like Walmart, okay? But the Metro Cash and Carry is similar to Sam's Club. It's not the Walmart supercenter, it's the Sam's Club. It's more like a wholesale, retail combined. European people, they visit the Metro, like US or American people visit Sam's Club or Costco. Why I show you this? You will realize, oh, it's all agribusiness. Actually, my undergraduate major was in food science. I think food is always important. No matter what happened, we all eat food. Not long ago, you remember the first couple of months when pandemic starts? What happened, guys? What happened? Food, right? Water, right? Toilet paper. Actually, I realized toilet paper also belong to agribusiness. Fiber, clothes. This is very close to our daily life. Our survival need those stuff, agribusiness. Oh, let me remind you guys that of you might already, let's see, curious. Why don't you show or display the, the slides? I don't have 2 screens. I have only 1 screen, so I don't know which slide will be the next one. So I show you like this, and then I know what will be connect. Will be the next slide. And also, I like to write or draw some stuff, and then I like those space, so I can do whatever I want. Okay, so bear with me. And then later on, I think that you will get used to this quickly. In today's economic structure, agribusiness and agribusiness jobs. Important, right? Important. GDP, the number of jobs offered increased dramatically. That's the farm-related job or directly farm-related job. This is very stable, right? Check this graph over the last century, right? But green lines, all right, increase not dramatic, but gradually. We have not only the agriculture, right? We not only the farm operation, farm business, but we also have the non-farm agribusiness, which are supporting, or let's say that adding value to our agriculture products. So 20% of our total GDP was contributed by agribusiness. Regarding the job, but there are even more, okay? 25% of the jobs are offered by agribusiness. If you know that our labor force or our working population, you know that this number represents about 40 million. Agriculture stay stable, but the non-farm agriculture business increased dramatically. So we will talk about the opportunity, we will talk about the job opportunity. My first job, agribusiness. My second, not first, right? The part-time job, my first formal job is agribusiness. And then now, also I'm not in that industry, but I'm still teaching agribusiness, right? See, I dedicated myself to agribusiness somehow, right? Long time ago, all right? So when we talk about, we talk about agribusiness, we talk about the agriculture, right? Agriculture production. We focus on land and labor. Because of the development of technology, development of, human capital, physical capital, right? When we talk about productivity, 3 components you have to understand. First is human, right? We call it human capital. Second is the physical capital. Physical capital including machine, equipment, also including infrastructure and technology. Those 3 components are very important. Here we would say that, because of those 3 very important components, our agricultural productivity increased dramatically. That means our agribusiness has the opportunity for us. But also, we know we still have the challenge. The challenge can be from the Mother Nature, right? The Mother Nature, the climate change, or scarce resource, okay? And then also, we have the challenge of political, conflicts, that the Ukraine and the Russia, they are still fighting, right? Hurt the energy industry, hurt the agriculture, right? Agriculture production. This is the time that challenge us if we want to be the manager. Let me remind you guys, if you guys attend my class, I will say, hey guys, I assume you are already you can call this frontline manager, but usually I would say low-level manager. Sorry about that, all right, low-level manager. You need to study this knowledge to be knowledge and the skill, all right? Once you accumulate some experience, you will be promoted to the middle manager. This class is mainly for you to be ready to be promoted as the middle manager. If you want to be the top manager, senior level, it's not enough. You need that, but not enough. But on the other side, let me tell you this. If you want to be the low-level manager, it's not necessary to have this, management knowledge or skill, right? You know how to make the things done, how to, have your job done. Pretty much you get promoted to the first line or the front line manager. You want to be the middle manager, all right? You need to study this knowledge, develop your skill. I open the door, grab you inside, and then there's another door, the exit. You will be the manager in the future. I cannot help you find that position or get that position. All right, you need to have those stuff and then exit. Human capital. If we are the employee, we are only the labor force, right? We're not really human capital yet. This industry, not only we need a lot of labor, head counts, we also need this management talent. All right, people with potential. The demand is already there. See, the agribusiness is huge, right? The industry. the GDP, the economic contribution, right? The job offered. We need the talent. We need the managers to control, to manage, to lead our employee. Okay, this is why, or we call this as opportunity from our individual perspective. Let's make it very straightforward. In the future, we need more people to run this business, agribusiness. Once you're ready, you will have much more chance or opportunity to be promoted to higher level. My expectation, I want you not stop or not stay as a junior or frontline manager. I want you to at least to be a middle manager and find the way to become a top manager. Let me tell you myself, I almost hit the ceiling of the middle manager. I learned there's the so-called the Peter's principle. I will introduce you that later, all right, when we talk about leadership. But now, I decided, okay, so if I cannot be the top manager, I want to go back, share my knowledge, share my skills, share my experience with you guys, and then try to motivate you or even push you guys to the high level. Okay, got my point?